I'm seeking a passover in this. We are led by Mr. Saivi Perkins. He is before his legs in DB.
So what is to be done in the matter today? The
Just for
right?
39, 1 and 2. And there's a 110.
I have just been implemented in these proceedings because I'm Mahindra. I have absolutely nothing to do with the disputation.
And same for defendant number 1.
Three 110s.
The defendant number 2, we are being led by Mr. Mehta, who is on his legs before Justice Jyoti Singh. So I am seeking a passover.
So can my application for D2, there was an additional documents application for which notice was already issued on 26th of March 25. But can that be permitted to come on record because they have not filed a reply so far?
What is your IA number?
493 of 25.
You are defendant number? You are defendant number 2.
Is that additional documents can be allowed subject to my rights to question their veracity?
All right. IA number 6493 of 2025. This is an application filed by defendant number 2 for bringing on record additional documents. Learned counsel for the non-applicant plaintiff states that he has no objection to the documents being taken on record without prejudice to the rights and contentions of the plaintiff to verify the veracity of these documents. The application is allowed. Additional documents are directed to be taken on record. The defendant number 2 shall prove the veracity of these documents and its relevance in accordance with law. Disposed of.
Another application I may mention, Lord 15670 of 25.
Sorry?
15670 of 25.
Yes.
That's Lord an application moved by defendant number 2 on 7/10/7/11 that they had to file a reply which they are yet to do. So I'll just
file a reply to that. Any which way is the last order notes that.
What about this replication? Your replication is to whose written statement?
Let's do everyone. Let's do D1 to D4. Everyone's D1, D2, and D3. D2 is already on record. With respect to D1 and D3, our condonation was listed.
There's just a technical glitch in that application which I want to bring to the court's notice. My lord, what they've done is that on the 45th day, they have filed 43rd day, they had filed this application saying that we are e-signing the application, which is essentially, my lord, picking up the signatures and appending to the application. Then moved an application saying that please give us an opportunity to not file without having the notary attestation. That has been signed by the council. So, my lord, to that effect, my lord, if technically we were to see, then this application is as good as not filed during the period that is available to them, 50 plus 15 days. So, my lord, I leave it to the court that how, my lord, I just want to bring it to the court's attention.
Have you brought on record now you're supporting
because the party concerned, the plaintiff, the authorized representative was in US at that time. So he had signed it, he could not notarize because then he's there, it has to be apostilled also. So therefore we had moved an application seeking exemption from filing a notarized and...
Have you filed it now? Your affidavits?
We have filed it.
When did you file your affidavits, notarized affidavits with apostille? When did you file it?
2 weeks there. I think the diary numbers is there.
Have you served the other side with the copy?
We've served the other side. We've served it.
Counsel, have you received those apostilled and notarized copies of the affidavits?
28th of June.
We filed it on 28 June 2025 with the diary number 418811 of 2025.
4188?
88118.
So you refiled your replication with that?
Yes, we apostille version.
It's on record.
Documents.
It's on record, the apostille versions now.
That is fine, my lord. I'm just only bringing to this court's notice without getting into the technicality that this is beyond the 45 days. My lord, and that is what the beyond the 60 days and beyond, and that is what the has been generally the trend of report that kind of a combination. When someone who is not there present, you put your signatures on that on someone's signature, just and then call it an e-signature, whereas an e-signature has a certain sanctity attached to it, my lord. And that is what is governed by certain laws, that how you e-sign a certain document. You don't kind of just take a mirror image of that and just append it to an application and say that this is e-sign now. And then you file a saying that, look, grant me an exemption from notary, which a consul is signing. My lord, this is as good as not filing in, my lord. So I leave it, my lord. Don't want to get bogged down into the technicality and want to equally the matter to process. But I leave it to my lord that how my lord would like this to be, how serious view, my lord, this has to be taken of the whole matter.
Your Ladyship, we have stated in our application that he was not here. Therefore, that is why we had moved the application and filed an non-notarized copy. So therefore, as soon as he came to India, it was he signed it again and we signed it afresh.
Let it be, sir. In another matter, where a party has ratified it, we'll let it be. Okay?
This is cost to give to some charity, but I'm not going to get into the technicality.
Your Ladyship, it was not something deliberately done. May I just submit that it was only because the fact that he was not in India at that point in time, and it was not possible to get it notarized. That is why we had to take that step and make an application and file it. And then as soon as
he's making a more serious allegation, if you have heard him, he's saying that the original draft was not signed. It was just lifting of signatures. You want me to get into the controversy? He's making a different allegation, madam. He's not emphasizing on notary right now. So let's just let it be. Okay? IA number 12733 of 2025. This is an application filed by the plaintiff seeking exemption from filing notarized copy of the supporting affidavits and statement of truth with the replication when filed initially on
actually, Your Ladyship, it was on 14 May. I'll get the exact
when
details.
initially filed on 14th May 2025. She submits that subsequently the notarized affidavits duly apostilled have been filed and placed on record with a e-diary number 4188 of 2025. That is just one replication. You have two, which is the other one.
This is of defendant number 1.
And e-diary number 4188138 of 2025.
The defendant POs.
Full stop. In view of the subsequent filing of the notarized affidavits, the relief of exemption sought in the application is allowed. The application is disposed of. IA number 13394 of 2025 and IA number 13395 of 2025. These are applications filed by the plaintiff seeking condonation of delay of 12 days in filing replication to the written statements of defendant number 1 and defendant number 3 respectively. Keeping in view the period of delay as well as the facts of IA number 12733 of 2025, the delay is condoned subject to the plaintiff paying costs of rupees 25,000 to DHC LSC within 2 weeks. With the aforesaid directions, the application stands disposed of. The receipt of deposit of costs be filed within 2 weeks. Okay. Now, what else is to be done?
May I just point out that defendant number 3 had given the no objection to the application being allowed on before the JR.
It's okay. Just
The
say
19th
cost.
May 2025.
Say the cost. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Cost, just the amount of cost, Your Ladyship may kindly.
Well, it's a commercial litigation. It's all right. No problem.
Number 3099, 2025, I filed my rejoinder yesterday. That may be allowed to be taken on record.
It is just say list parties are directed to complete their pleadings in all pending IAs within you will file your reply to 711
We'll file it within 2 weeks, Your Ladyship.
within 2 weeks. List to Colonel Joint Registrar for completion of Pleadings list before court, which is the IA you want before court, 47339.
Yes, interim injunction application.
And the IA number 3499 for deletion of defendant.
Okay.
P100 of 25 as well.
Yes. You're opposing their deletions?
Yes, yes, yes.
List before court for disposal of pending applications on. Just give one date before JR and one date before court. Give it before court in November.
The joint registrar on 9th October and before this court on 21st November.
31st.
21st November. Item number 29.